Welcome to this week's Techie Tip. In this week's session, we're going to talk about searching your email. The last couple of weeks, we've spent some time identifying how we can use labels to our advantage, how we can actually use filters to our advantage. But say you haven't set any of those items up and you want to search for something. At the very top of your Gmail box, you have this white little bar, and at the very end it has that icon we're all familiar with that lets us know we can search for that item. So the simplest way to search is to type in a name. And the minute I start typing, my Gmail will actually come up and say, okay, let me bring up all those names with Dawn. And if I were to actually type in and another name, Dawn, with the subject computers, and press the enter key, it would bring me up those conversations that had Dawn's name in them, as well as the subject matter computer. What if I wanted to be a little more in-depth and really search out for some specifics on an email? Well, what we have here is some search options. And right next to that little icon that allows you to click to search, if you click on that drop box, you'll see that you can actually get very specific in terms of what you're looking for. So you can go look in your all mail or a specific box. Maybe it's an email that you've already sent. I'm just going to select my inbox and we'll put in Ann. See what comes up. Now, as you can see, there are a lot of different Anns. So if I wanted to find out what Ann Teft is sending me, I could do that. And it might be something about school committee. Ann Teft handles all of our school committee items, and maybe it has something to do with the regional school committee. It may have an attachment, and it was probably within the last 3 days. So I can also specify how large that I want it to be. And once I've entered all those parameters, I click that magic search mail button, and anything that comes up kind of appears right there on the screen. So as you can see, out of the 4,000 or 5,000 emails I have in my box, it pretty much pulled up those particular items. But there are also some other different ways, faster ways that are pretty cool to search your email. So if I were to go back to that same white search box and type in the word from with a colon and specify a particular name, I could actually press the enter key, and any email from anybody named Lisa would appear in that mailbox. So what if I wanted to get even a little bit more granular? I could add the word subject, and a topic, and press the enter key, and again that narrows it down even further. So a really nice fast way to search your email is to use some of the search options that Google has provided. So I could use the from, which basically tells me who has sent me that email. There's another search option called to, in which I could say who did I send to, and we'll choose Mackenzie. So any email that I've sent to Mackenzie will pop up. So to is a great fast way to search your email. We could also use the command in with a colon, and I can actually search my labels. So I could actually search in my secretary's label, and then I could even add the word from, put a colon, and choose Lorene and enter, and now I've narrowed that down even further. So the label I created a couple of weeks ago using these very fast search commands allows me to locate email from Lorene Barnes very quickly, and very, very fast, so I can really go through those 4,000 or 5,000 emails or 40,000 emails, depending upon how organized your email box is, quite quickly. But if you really, really want to search for other things, another neat trick is the is command. Is : important. So I can actually locate any important email that I have in my mailbox. I could also type in something called is respond today. So I can search for a lot of different topics depending upon what commands I enter into my search bar and add that colon to. So a nice way to remember all of that is if I go to my Sprocket for the settings and select help and type in search options, press the enter key. You can actually select search operators that you can use with Gmail, and you can go through here and you can see all the search operators that we have used just to locate specific email and messages, and there are quite a few, and it's a pretty helpful techie tip. So next week we'll continue our journey with Gmail. Until then, enjoy your week.